here. Hello everyone. Perfectly. Now it messed up the overall layout for some reason. I know the reason. Basically, the overall frame got into the project, and yeah, that's cool. We are here. We are already started with the things, and if you just give me a second, I will just just give me a second. I'm just doing a setup for Twitch and other stuff. Wait, just and then we will just start. Let me just fix it for other places. Looks perfect because I'm using Meld Studio for other platforms like Twitch and what is the other one is there, and I feel this is good. Yep, for Kick. Yeah, and I saw the name. Perfect, perfect. Let's look at chat. Hello, Leah. You are awesome. You're awesome. And thank you very much for reminding me. Failure. I was going to mention him in today's live stream because I was not there from past week. So because we were talking about lighting, and I wanted to recommend Elliot for the channel. I have it. I will show in a minute. And V is here. May I know your full name? That will be wonderful. Is it? Can I click here? I don't know. So glad you're here, Leah. Thank you very much for joining in. You are awesome, as I said, and we also. Thank you very much. So if you find anything wrong with the thing, so let me know. I will fix it up. So let me share this thing, and also I will open up the project. I will clean up some stuff which is not needed before we jump in. Okay, cool. And yep, that's good. Vishwas, nice to meet you, Vishwas. You are awesome. Oh, Vikram is also here. Vikram, hello, hello, hello. How are you? So yeah, here I will just I was going to set up something. Wait, I will run the project and then I will let me. For some reason, Epic Launcher is just make my system scream. I don't know what is wrong with this launcher. And Vishwas, are you part of our community? Have you joined the Discord server or Bootcamp or anything? Because let me do this. And yeah, this is weird. Don't go by my video. Video is weird for now. Here is our academy page, which I will share in the chat also. All at one place here. Okay, here. So you click on this link. Okay, you will take you to this page here. Come on until later. Here on the top, you see you have Discord server. Okay, so you can join the Discord server from here. You can join if you are from India and you have worked somewhere and got a salary basically, and you can put it here, sell survey. You can share it with your friends, everyone who have worked in the industry. So we need more survey data. I will check next week how much we have. So you share it with 3 friends and let them share to their 3 friends. We need at least 1,000 entries. I remember last time we had almost 100 or something like that. That is not enough. So we need at least 1,000 entries so we can make a data to. We're gonna put it on website. It's anonymous, and for it's gonna be available for public, so you all can see it. Okay. And here's portfolio review and ask me anything. And if you need a one-on-one mentorship free session, the only thing is it will be recorded. You can sign up from here. I will maybe I need to change it. And here's our channel. You subscribe to it, watch some videos, like, comment, share, critique, all the stuff you wish to. Okay, and here is the bootcamp. Okay, so you click here, it's free, and there are already almost 500 people sign up. It's 100 from other and only 460 almost there, but not everyone is able to land in the Discord. So if I will now break it up to you. Okay, so what you need to do, here's our channel. Okay, and you see here are the bootcamp one, which you will not be able to see normally if you join. Okay, and but there is a few steps which you will get in the document from the bootcamp on TopMate, and then you join. You will see here we have all the bootcampers doing their awesome stuff here. Okay, so you will be also part of here. We got some more updates. So we look at the stuff in our feedback sessions, which happened just on Wednesday, last Wednesday, and then I was away. We'll do it also on Friday. We usually do a Friday. Maybe I will do a smaller one on Wednesday to give a quick feedback. Then we will do it on Friday. And here's our you can join it from here. Inside you will find a link to all the steps to do. It's like just 3 steps. You join if you're already in the Discord server, just 1 step away from joining it. I won't spoil it from here. You have to go through it, put some little bit effort, and then create a post inside Bootcampers URL. I will send an email also later this evening to all the people who have signed up, because not a lot of people have joined the Bootcampers. Maybe they don't know, maybe it's confusing, maybe the email is not reaching to everyone. So maybe I will show from tomorrow I will show how to join it. Okay, so maybe we'll just make it as a sign up process, and we make people join the Discord server, and then we directly tell them we remove this step also. And then here is this also for free, no cost for feedback to join in this live stream. I'm glad to have you all join in the live streams. It's wonderful, and our channel is growing also. It's wonderful news. And also a lot of people requested into dubbed into Hindi. If you can go here into click the video, you can go to our channel and have this. Okay, so you I try to post normal videos every week also, and here's I'm showcasing my stuff on live streams, and you can go to live. You can go to live, and there are live streams, basically a lot of fun, and we are trying to do the timestamp to each video every time, which is there, and there is videos. Go watch. I'm making on Plant Factory, made some basic videos. I'm soon gonna cover up all the foliage related tools like Speed Tree, whether it is GrowFX or Grove or even Houdini, Blender geometry nodes, everything which can create plants. I'm gonna share it with you guys, and I'm gonna make videos. I'm gonna cover it on live stream. I'm gonna struggle with you guys where I try it out. If you don't know, we have in the past we have tried Plant Factory, and we tried to learn it together. So if you go a little bit back here, we started learning Plant Factory. Okay, so yeah, there's some of these cover Plant Factory basics from there, but I was learning that time also, so we'll all learn together. So if you join the live stream, that's wonderful. And then if you watch videos, that's gonna make us reach to our goal. We are already halfway, so we need to reach to the goal, monetization goal, because the one request everyone asking is videos in Hindi. A lot of people ask. I don't want to upload a separate one, but there will be a feature to upload audio, basically a different dubbed audio in there. So that I'm going to do. I already have started translating it. So as soon as we have that feature to upload Hindi audio to our video, I will just turn all the videos, basically our vlogs and at least the talks, into Hindi as much as I can, and then we'll see how it goes. Maybe the tutorial also. It's once we have set up how to dub it quickly, we'll do it. So this is here. So if you guys can just watch some videos, subscribe, share it with your friends, wonderful. I don't need anything more than that. But if someone can afford something, you can take one-on-one mentorship. Here you get 5 sessions in there, and here this is the tutorial basically. You can grab, and this support me also. And maybe I will later on add buy me a coffee link here. They don't have subscription here. I wanted to have, they removed it, they had it, but TopMate removed the subscription like Patreon. I wanted to have it, but buy me a coffee link I can add. Basically, it's just a one-time payment. But I wish they add subscription back. So everything, all the services, courses, mentorship, bootcamp, everything in one page. And yeah, we'll see if this improves. So yeah, that's pretty much it from here for the page. You can join all the things I do, and yeah, and there are, if you want to collaborate after this, we can collaborate on project together. We're gonna club all the wonderful people from community, and we're gonna build one single environment, which is like a playable level, maybe a small game together. So that also is on the horizon, so maybe from next year, right? So yeah, so that's pretty much for the thing. Let's check the chat. Yes, I did. You already on the Vishwas is already on the Discord server. Leah, is amazing. You are doing it free. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm just it's my belief that education should be free, right? So that's why I'm keeping it free, and I have learned a lot from all these different YouTube channels and courses online. And if it would have been for free courses, I would have been here. So I try to keep it that way. And plus, I kept these mentorship, one-on-one mentorship. If someone can afford, they can get the mentorship or buy my courses if they want to support me. So that's a different thing. And even like if someone is watching this and you are watching it, you are already supporting me enough. And yeah, that's too much. And now you came from Elliot, I worked with Elliot, and that's a one wonderful opportunity to meet people. Maybe in future you get more opportunity, some opportunity from your side. You, because I'm not working anywhere right now, but in future maybe someone who saw my channel and see there is opportunity in their studio where they're working, they might reach out. So that type of opportunity I'm mainly, look forward to, rather than this monetization or monetary gains. I don't need money from this thing, but opportunities and collaboration opportunities or project opportunities, perfect. And I got the job at Gunzilla because of the same thing only. Because someone saw my stuff and they recommended me, and then things fall into place. So that's how it happens. So this is what I always seek for. Monetary is temporary, but these connections which I will be able to build are permanent. Vishwas, pretty awesome stuff you have got on your channel. Really excited to be here. Thank you very much, Vishwas. I'm really glad to have you here as well. And Leah said, there is also Natsura, which is an experiment Houdini add-on. It has on website, Discord server. You can download it for free and internship by month. I actually have it from the early access. They got me. I'm just too lazy to start with it. But when they released the last version, they poked me again. So I thought like I will reach out and I will start with this again. So that's what after this scene, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try out different foliage tool in the live stream, and then we're gonna see how it suit up on the workflow. I already have it installed on my system, and I have Natsura already, and I talked to the guys, and I think I have it from version 2 or 3. Now it is like 0.5 and it's available for everyone, I think, to download now. But it's just me. I have it from 2 years, I think now. I think I'm just lazy. It's my mistake. I did not, try it out before. But yeah, I have it, and I'm very excited about it as well, to try it out and see how it utilizes in our workflow. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how all community works. So yeah. So the basically last time. Let me share just a second. Just a second. Okay, my camera is not attached. Okay, so here under where the display is, okay, and it's also wrong. here. So we have it here. So last time people asked for, I have, so we, for the lighting, people, and many people are doing lighting on the things. So we have this, and we have a good friend Elliot, also whom I worked with at Gunzilla. Everyone at Gunzilla was awesome. So Elliot, he's really focused on lighting, and you watch. And also he inspired me to, you know, create this example one. So like he already doing it really well. So that's why I did not decide to go with it. But I had this idea, then I saw him doing it. Like this example, he's already doing like different game examples and doing it. We did it with Wukong. We played it and we tried it out and tried to do it. So it's basically I got the idea from him. It was really wonderful. I'm just like busy with other stuff. That's why I did not do it. But do check it out. His channel for this type of stuff. He's really crazy. He talk about trims, textures, everything in games when it comes. And also he also have you know, see the salary also, like I got, he also started doing it around the same time when I started doing it. But he's also doing for the lighting artist resources and salaries. He also have some you know, other resources in there. So it's a wonderful channel, you can check it out. The good friend, and yep, go watch out for his. I think he do lives also where he was making, yeah, the temple. I checked it out. So you see, he do the lighting uh, stuff on the environment. So you can check it out. Is there gonna be a lot of details? Is awesome. So go check it out. Editing. I will share the link to the channel in the chat. Okay. So here, so everyone, go follow him. Is wonderful. Yep. So that's pretty much it for this. And let me get to the chat, and then we will continue. Yeah. Thank you very much, Leah. Because you guys are awesome. I'm glad you guys joined in, and he's awesome too. And it's really me. I should have recommended all the good channels I did it a long time back in the stream, and I promised a lot of stuff to make a list of channels which I follow for different things, and that page is not completed yet. So it's my fault that I was lazy to not recommend him soon enough. Just give me a second. I will just check if other streams are working this perfectly, and if I just give me a second. So yeah, so this is streams are working, which is perfectly great. And I don't know how I don't know how this work, where the will videos go on Twitch. I don't know. If anyone know about Twitch, let me know. Like I don't know how to basically set it up. The stream goes perfectly fine. It is there. It's fast and quick. Yeah, but I don't know where the clip goes afterwards. For Kick, it is there. For YouTube, it is there. For Twitch, where it is? Do I have to record it or to save it? I don't know. I don't know. So yes, that is there. Where is my Unreal? Let me open up the level. It takes some time to open up also. So yes, full screen, and here. So for this, for the people new here, especially Vishwas and Leah, I had this old environment. This one I made a long time back in 2000. I think this will be written here somewhere. From 2014, I believe it was 14 or 15. I made this. Okay, this was basically when I was learning Vue, and I sketched it back in here because I visited Norway around the time. So I thought of like, okay, let's recreate this environment. So I saw there were like streams, some rocks, and a stone bridge, and the church is there. That's my awesome concept art from here. I put it to AI. I'm sorry, like if disappoint you, but like I'm really shitty at concept art. So it gave me like a bunch. I tried bunch of them. I think this is from Chat GPT, I think, and I tried bunch of them, and then they gave me different result. And I like this very much. So when we started with this, and while I created another one, this is I think about perplexity, right? And I like this one also. And this one for the greenery side, I like this, and for the layout side, I like this one. We'll see how that goes. And we collected a bunch of resources and references. Definitely God of War. I wish we go all God of War route. I'd love to make this type of higher cliffs on the back and then church in there like this. Love to, but yeah, let's not get overexcited. So this is a church, Stave Church. Basically, there actually exists, and some more art references. And yeah, this is crazy stuff. I don't want to get too crazy again. So I want to because I want to finish this environment and start with the foliage related stuff where we want to work. Okay, so yeah, so this is here. Did my scene open? Yes. So here is our scene. Okay, so I want to press one. So this is updated a lot of stuff from last time. We updated textures in here, and we polished the road. We made it using PCG. Now things are blending a lot more than before. So we need to change the textures for these debris which is coming from PCG, and we created this river also using PCG this time. Okay. So it's scatter the rocks in there, and then plane is also we can assign the material on top of that. So this will be water. I don't know, it should have already, but we'll see why it is not there. So yeah, so that's basically will continue today. The two things, one is this river is shader we need to update, and second I want to focus on rocks today because we have this material last time we painted somewhere to test out the thing. I think it did not save, I think, or maybe here. So here are the different gradual growth in there. There is rock, there is debris, less debris, and then dirt basically, but they itself do not match, blend well, because this rock, half rock will blend into dirt, into fully cliff basically. So it itself is not blending well. It should be a gradient here. We should not be able to notice this color shift. So our base textures are itself wrong. And I've used resources before. I was making everything was scratch, and I thought like I will be able to finish it otherwise. So I used resources. So this is from one of the pack. I don't remember which one. I will in the live streams I've shown. I think it was like Highland or Medieval pack from someone from one of the free pack from marketplace. So it's there, and we need to blend these. One, and second, we need to polish the rocks. Already assigned the material, but this shader is messed up and also look really hard. So maybe we'll create this rock shader again. We already made it, and we need to update this everywhere. So like these pebbles and everything. And I would say like we make something for the river bed. We make it without moss, and on the side we make something with the moss, right? So that we gonna do that. Okay, let's look at chat before. Leah asked, oh, spline function looks really good. Yeah, this is we covered in last one. I wanted to try PCG. I'm learning it also. So this works basically. It's there. And can I do this? Yeah, so this spline function works. So like I'm trying PCG. PCG is awesome. It's really simple and use if you node based workflows. It really works. So it's just a scattering bunch of points and then instancing on top of that. You can sample the terrain and it just snap to the terrain. The same thing we did here. It's the same mesh. This mesh is there, and we can do vertex blend on this. And yeah, so this is the mapping. We do vertex blending and then scatter some of the mesh. You see, this have this mesh have this, and the thing terrain need more tiling. I believe terrain styling is not enough. so that we need to increase so we can match. So this is our mesh, and this is, you know, I think this is our mesh and this is terrain, vice versa. Yeah, this is terrain, so it's not all matching, so we need to match that. Okay, otherwise this will not look good. Oh yeah, so this is there. So do you need to add a mask or something like that? Mask to rocks, you mean? Rocks we can do automatically. Like you see here, these rocks, they are all automatically getting on top. They are getting this green moss or grass, whatever you want to say. So that that automatically become, you know, masking, like world normal type of masking, where you say, okay, where the top side is, I want moss, so it just give you. So you don't have to do it again and again. And the grass plates, yeah, the grass plates are mesh basically. They're all mesh and then instanced basically. So yeah, thank you, Ninite. There are these other grass also which are missing material right now. There are flowers and other thing which I need to fix again. I'm getting lazy to fix things, but we need to one point. So let's start with the same thing again, one thing at a time. Let's fix this river shader first. Where is, and I have, I think this is landscape texture, and I think I note it down. Let me see if I have it somewhere here. H load, Niagara material, and I will paste it here. Okay, so there are water. I'll try this. If this don't work, we'll change it. Okay. Let's try this here. Let's add this Niagara materials. Let's add. There's another one. So add this one to favorites. Where it is? Add to favorites, and I have another one. Okay, this one I will take H load and add to favorite, because our this thing is here. And landscape path, do we have mesh? Not, it should be in the river. Procedural river, and there is a river plane. I don't have any material, so we'll open it up. Let's try H load first. So here, perfect. At least from top it is working, right? And what I will do mainly, rather than using it, let's copy this. Let's copy this to our river. Material river is here, so I will copy here. So we have here, this one will assign to, so we can make changes and not destroy the original one. So as here, let's see if it's the correct one. Yes. So now we can change it, have this color parameter here. We can simply, that was easy fix. And let's save this one. I've gone through all these settings before. It's taking time. Come on. It's not that heavy. Save both of them. Cool. And again, we have to. Cool. Okay. It's not flowing at the moment because I don't know how the shader works. We'll check how to make it a flowy shader basically later on. It's totally fine. But I love this one. See, from the distance also, like if you look at from the angle, you know, there's a reflection and everything is good. That's there. And now let's come to this one first, because this is important to fix. This one. Okay. And if I show in our content, we have these all textures, and for some reason they don't match. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna export all these textures, and then we go to landscape textures, and I will say, where's bulk export? Where is bulk export? Migrate also we can use, but not asset action is not there. Okay, but what we can do, we can select all of them here. Okay, let's keep everything like that, and we say asset action bulk export, and then we say okay texture, and we say landscape, select folder, and let's see. So it can export. So if I open the church folder, you will see it create the whole folder structure: game, to the church, art, environment, landscape texture, and all the folders like that. In there you will find, see, in the correct format. So once it's done, we're gonna fire up our system designer. So yeah, it's there, perfect. And I don't know if it does it link it also. Okay, let us save. It takes a lot of time for some reason. So let's fire up system designer. Just give me a second. I will. Okay, and substance designer. We had create one shader last time to pack these things, so we have all of things there. So if I hover over it, it's from the, because we made it. This one is not from us, so yeah, it's not linking it. So we can simply take landscape textures, and we can come to landscape, put it, put it here maybe. So it's here, landscape texture, same here. We can replace it afterwards, and we open our substance. This is what we created. Basically, we took different textures, we hide blended it, and then we send it to the main file. And this is because we created the masks. Now we need to, we can do this, and then this. So this is what we exported. Basically, we hide blended the rock and the cliff, but the main issue is it's not matching. So what we need to do is we can star.png, so we get all of them here. So base color, base color, base color, base color, base color here, and we did albedo, so it's totally fine. With this we can replace ourselves. Do we have any? 1 2 3 5. This we have created, so we change it again. This is, I think, landscape layers. We don't need it. Let's link resources. Yeah. So we try to match all of them. Okay, and we take shape. Okay, let's here. Now blend. Gradient is also fine. So I'll take this and this, and let's see with this. So we need to, make everything in the same place like that. Like I want to have the color of these two at least, at least on the same level as both. That's the only thing, nothing else. what you need to do for that is simply I will do levels. And which one? I would say this is too dark. I will take this one and make it a bit bright, no? Like that. So it almost you know, and there is like contrast also. You can increase the contrast if you want to. Yeah, so just the lightness. Okay, it's there almost too bright. Yeah, it's cool. So this is good. So we already did this one, and then we continue. Let's grass is not. Which one is it? This is, I think, cliff. Doesn't make the name visible. Yeah, it's cliff. So I'll take that one here. Maybe we should do before we take the this one and we take this boulder one as sub. So see, it's still not. So we take levels. Let's see if and it is also like brownish tint. It's a free different tint. So let's try hue saturation. And four. What happened? What just happened? 0.5 to 0.4 is too much. Ah, okay, it's 0.5. Why it is doing a whole thing? That's weird. Did I change the blend mode? What happened there? I don't understand. This should just change the boulder one. Cliff come afterwards, or maybe we can blend the soil. Maybe we can have a grass plus that in between texture also. You see, when we do the levels, it's only on the outer one, no? Why not do edges? Why it was affecting the other one before? I want a little bit more. Yeah, almost orangish. And if we do the other way, cool. Okay, so yeah, almost there. Let's make it a little bit. Okay, I'll be okay with this. Okay, so good. Let's do this with bottom one now. This up. This is down. Right. So let's. Which one is this? Soil. Soil is here twice. Okay, this should be up. So this is good. Now let's match this one. I'll basically make it lighter because too bright. And let's almost. This one is like very much contrasty. Reduce the contrast to almost, right? So see, this is almost there because that one have a slight tint of thing, but we will be fine because where did the bolter one go? This is, and this have almost there, so we can do it or we can leave it, but I would say like this is okay. It's yellowish because we can, let me see, if we take this one, right, because this is orangey, this is yellowish, so we can change this one only. Point, right, that's it. And yeah, okay, this is cool. Now let's once more check this one. If I bring this here, right, we can make this is good, we can make this one also contrasty a bit. So this is why it is, it's not, it's full one. See, there is opacity. Why it is that? Is it because there is alpha in there? Wait. Alpha split. RGB alpha split. Maybe it's because of that it is causing us trouble. And let's add here. Let's add these ones so we don't have any false. See, so now we can see the exact one. See, now we have again, now we have a difference. Let's do again. First of all, this one I would say, like, if we want to, we have levels. I will make the contrast in it. Basically these tiny pebbles and everything, will try to make it a little bit more popping up. A little bit on this side. Sweet spot is there. School, yeah, this will be fine. In here, let's do the changes in this one. It's a bit noisy. This one is a bit noisy, but it's okay. Proof it, last one, this one, levels. Yeah, this one is good, but this is, I think, is too much now. It's like this whiteness is too much in this. It's totally fine. So almost all of them are almost the same lightness level, and then we can have again now. We can have something in between. We have already made this with the height blend, so I can show it again once more. We have these separate maps from our dirt and grass. So soil, do they have in different? soil DRO map is here, and grass. Do we see grass DRO map? Is it indifferent? So soil definitely we can take. So let me bring it in. Maybe let me see. The height is already in there. Maybe the height is there already. What? Look at that. Awesome tileable we have made. This is here, and the alpha is here. This is not that good. This one is good. So I'll take these two and I'll try to blend, or maybe we'll take more bigger one to create the patches of it. So if I show you, we say height blend. Okay, imagine I take this cliff height and I blend it with this one. Okay, you get this, and then you have mask. Okay, where you want, and then you can say offset how much up or down you want it to be. So now if we come to blend, we take this on top and soil at bottom, and you take height mask, you get this. Okay. And you can simply come to this and you can increase the contrast if you want, or reduce it. So if you want more grass, less grass, so I'll say like if it's like 50% or something like that, I will keep it like here slightly 0.8, right? So we can see this is the mask. We can level it up also. I think contrast automatically does the leveling. Let's see if we keep it at 0.8 and try if we see how it is. Let's try level it up, levels, and if I do this, okay. So basically we get more this, but if we don't like it, we can change it. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to have almost 50% of it in here, the grass, and 50% of our this thing. Let's try how it looks. I like this one better because softer. Let's not do too much experiment. Let's keep it this much, 0.5 maybe. So we have same soil, same grass, and full grass we have already. Yeah, and the same we have used here. So now we can save this as well, but we need to make other maps as well. So soil, grass is here. Grass DRO I did not see, but soil normal map also I don't see here. Boulder, cliff, soil PNG. Let's take normal map of grass and soil. Other one does not matter that much. So we have both of them here. We take the same blend, grass on top and soil below. So we get something like this. So we get normal blend, and alpha the DRO does not matter because it's not that much, but we can, even if we do the same, but we just need wait, go back. I can go to soil and we have this DRO map. Okay, so I can use always on top. If you don't know, there is a tiny utility called always on top you can use. So now this will not go away. So now this and grass, and I can select this one and not this one, bring it here. Okay, so we have the DRO map. This is grass on top, is soil and below, whatever those is. So I think it's a roughness and occlusion definitely here and here. Now we have mix of those. Easy peasy. This one don't need. This one we need to export. This one need to export, and the rest of them will be like just we need to replace them simply because we just color match them. And not this one. You can create output map also like from here, but we know which we want to export these ones, the final one in here. So you can take output here, and you can just to keep track of what you want to export in the end. You take and this one. Okay, so soil, pebbles, this is boulder, cliff, grass and soil. Because this is a new texture we have made, soil we have also polished, so we keep that. Let's take 2 more times for normal map and also for, and only one thing, this one we need to blend the alpha again, so the alpha should go back, so that we don't want to. And why don't come when I put alpha, there is alpha merge. Just we won't have to simply take this one and take the alpha back and then send that. Okay, so it should be like that. We can't, so I can delete all these back. I remember, because otherwise we had a trouble. We had trouble basically doing it. And this one we just need here. It goes here. And alpha will be this height blend. So we'll have this blended height, which is not correct. So we need to take a blend and we blend the on top and this height on the bottom. So we get this height blend, and then we put this. We got this, with the height. Good. This comes on top and height. Lastly, this come, not this one come on top. This one in there. Okay. That's good. All good. Let me export all of them quickly, then I'll just quickly check in the chat. Okay, so this is cliff. So I'll just copy this. So let's save. Okay, it's already there. So this is cliff, and we need to replace this with this. And yes, I want to replace boulder. Okay, why there is PNG. Okay, so we need to be careful. So it's boulders. I don't think it takes. This is created to why I don't understand. And then stone. Soil. We can set the output also and then export one, but it will export in single folder, which is not good. I think it's a capital PNG, so that's why it's giving trouble. And then we have, so there is grass, but we can make a new folder, grass soil, and we can call T grass soil, and this color. And now we have normal map and DRO, whatever it was, DRO. I don't know what D is in here. So we have updated all these maps. What else is remaining? I think we mixed this also. So we need to match this as well. So with cliff we have here the alpha is staying the same, and this one is boulder. Which one is this or this one? So we take the final output of boulder and put it here. This one is soil, so we take this one. So now we have this. No. Yeah, so this is cliff. It's I think rocky. The rocks, right? Now it's much blending much better. And normal and everything will stay the same because we did not change. So now we have this rocks. I tried tiling it up, so we see. So see, we have matched the color, so it's matching much better now. Okay, good. We have all the textures in there. Let me just quickly replace them. Starting from, and you keep an eye on this one now. Okay, so let's start with the rocks. And it re-import from the same. And what happened here? Okay, I have the here. Texture, landscape textures, rocks. Now select. See, this one is creating PNG for some reason. Why? I don't know. Yeah, one. Okay, and this is here. See, here to here. Let's look at cliff next. So cliff, when we say re-import, which one is our, this one, right? Okay, so it's from here to here. It's not that different. Now this is rock and this is boulder. So boulders, right click, re-import. Boulders, same thing. There are two PNG now. This is PNG is ours. So delete this one. Okay, so pretty much going in. I think we can check if we have anything done on the setting here. We make sure nothing is here. So see, this one is like most. Which one? Stone ground. We re-import. The middle one is we need to still, this is a lot. And soil, re-import, go here. Again, two things. So delete. Yeah. Much better than before. You see? The only thing, this is a bit more saturated, but other things are, it's looking much better. And you see the grass is there. So if I go back, you see there is grass, which is really big for now, texture tiling on grass. And that we can fix. And also we can implement another, our soil plus that texture also. So in here, we have grass soil. And I'm gonna take this one and we have our 3 textures. So let me save all before I jump back into chat. Okay, let's see. Vishwas, love UI shaders. That's awesome. I also, it's fun. Like we created our first function a few streams ago, trying to touch up on all the aspect of environment art again with this these streams in the. They asked 5 is really cracked out when it comes to shader work. Yeah, it's all like, I don't know if it's just a shader and or just other stuff. What happened? What the hell is this? Our terrain just vanished. Yeah, I know what happened. So I'll show. Is the issue. And there's I don't know about this designer workflow. Very interesting. Do you keep PBR in mind while doing this, or does PBR optimization come in the later step? What do you mean a PBR optimization? It's already there, no? So these textures are already PBR. So or you mean the colors of the thing, colors, exact, if it's exact PBR. So honestly, I don't mind that much, as long as everything looks well in there. Now it's gone, so I can't even look at just the color. Another thing, usually we just look at colors, or we just just look at normal map, just look at roughness, or just look at other details. So see if it match or not. Okay, so that is there. Oh yeah, so which was, yeah, so this is the same thing, the luminance and everything. It matters if it's scanned, like if you go around some surface, if the textures are from same place, this will blend in naturally. But if we have texture from different places and everything, it's our duty to match the color of it. So it doesn't matter if it is accurately from how the green of the plant green is, right? Usually the plants are much more desaturated as compared to how we show in the game. So it's just a creative freedom or creative liberty to change the colors basically. I don't worry that much about like if the colors are matching or not, because most of the time we cheat, right? We create a roughness map, a normal map to change the variation. Otherwise, if we go by the real world, it will be mostly dull. So that's a creative, choice we have. So we can change it to blend everything together, or we go with exact location and get the scan or reference and put the color from there. So yeah, so that's basically in there. So luminous and the exact color value by the chart, the PBR chart we had. I try to keep the value almost there, but do not follow it by just very, follow it by the thumb rule. Okay, I don't need to make it too bright or too dark, but not like, okay, it should be that brown, it should be coal, should be that black, or plants should be that green. And we, even the last project we worked on, we did that, okay, let's make texture a little bit saturated so they look good and fresh. Otherwise, yeah, in nature it is much more brutal. Which was those are tiling texture. Yes, those are tiling texture. Those are from one pack. I think it is called mountain grassland pack from marketplace, and then I'm using those textures and I'm using it everywhere because just to blend it, because that's the problem we had used a bunch of packs which have different type of stuff. That's why students don't not like to use asset packs that much because of the blending issues, because each asset pack have different art level or art style, right, and different thought process. So when you come to blender, it wastes a lot of time. It's just like the AI generation, and you have to fix a lot of stuff from there, and it's same way. So they say like let's create from scratch, that's much quicker. So they have seen it. I was wondering, why are you not blending the grass and the soil in the UE shader? We can it is possible, but I'm just saying making the layers basically. It's the one of the layer just to have in between the gradient, right? So that's we have grass, we can blend very specific areas using soil layer and the grass layer. But I'm saying like, okay, what if I'm in between and I wanted to showcase that workflow also, like you can blend it in designer. So I quickly made it that shader. So now what I need to do, go specific and make small patches basically. So the small patches are covered with this texture, so we can just simply go and make larger strokes. So we have dirt and just mix of those, and then we have full grass, right? So that's just a gradient we have. You're totally correct. Like we can do it manually by just painting grass and dirt in places. That will totally work also. We don't need another layer. Yeah, totally understand the reasoning. Thank you. Vishwas, because it's the physical base and not physically accurate. Yes, yes, kind of. Yeah. So we just need the values. So like they said, okay, the roughness should not be fully white or black, because there is nothing in the world which is fully rough or fully shiny. There's nothing like that in the world. So we keep the value from 0.1 to 0.9. Similar go to the color. There is nothing fully saturated in the world. There is nothing super black in the world, right? So we always keep it from 0.05 to 0.9, basically the max saturated. So that's like the physical color values, not just basically the exact same thing should be exact same color. So it's just the values, basically the range of things we need. The same goes for roughness and metallic. Like there are some places the old time we used to do where metallic have basically we have grayscale values in the metallic, which was giving issues. So we always keep just the black or just the white for the metallic. So all the metallic part will have full white, and some of them will have black. But some of the surfaces were not getting good result. Like for example, glass, right? So you can fake it. Like if you keep it 50% or less metallic, it give you that glassy look. Otherwise, you have to do the shader work and stuff. Which can get that also, but it's a tiny, faking it by putting a little bit of metallic in there in the glass, but actually it should not be. But that's the fake. With that value, you can get the result, you can use it, right? But if you go with the physical value, it should be black. And what else we have? Albedo is there. Again, we don't make it super dark or bright. Roughness, normal map, already. Normal map is there, and height also. Height we have there's nothing in physical world, but I remember in machine games, in I think Wolfenstein, they had a really nice workflow where they because it have 128 pixel you have, so they gave like, okay, 1 pixel value or 1 point value will be 1 centimeter, so you can get 1.28 meter of surface with that height only. So if the dirt layer is like 2 mm to 3 mm thick, so they will only put that much information in the height map. So height map from a view, it will totally look like a single grayscale, but it have this tiny 3-point value in there to lift that up. So even on the terrain, they have all the grass, all the things, everything. It was blended with that. So if you need moss on top of rock, So the moss will have accurate height information given. So if that is imagine it's like 10 centimeter fluffy thing, so that will be like 10 points. I think it's something like that. It's true. So when they put multiple height map on top of that, so that's like 1 meter of surface it covers with multiple layers. Basically, you can blend up in that. Yeah, thank you for understanding. So Leah asks, oh, yeah, you tweak the physically based value based on the dependency on the project. Wherein, yes, definitely, it's usually it might be set up before the in the art Bible. Like we can only use these much values, or if they are really strict on the colors and everything, so it will be defined in art Bible, or before from the art director it might be mentioned, and even from the technical art director. It's like it's not working, it's giving looking really odd, so we need to change it. So we have to, even if you use a really accurate value from around the world for each and everything, after a point you will have to tweak it to match it with the things around, right? So because even if you use quicksort scans, not everything will match up, so you have to change the colors and values of the maps to you blend them together so they belong to the same place. Otherwise it will look a lot different in general. uh, Thank you very much for the insight. Yes, metallic is either black and white in PBR, but it's very interesting to hear the reasoning for breaking these rules and certification. Yes, that's how what the game industry is. We fake a lot of stuff. But yeah, that is a lot. Like that's a really good questions, guys. Like I really appreciate you guys here and asking. That's wonderful. And yep, this is if you keep asking, keep going back to the memory lane of all the stuff we did. Okay, so I'll show you this. See, it's gone. Terrain is gone, and it's gone because of nanite. Nanite is not working in our level for some reason. Okay, so if I select landscape, it's there. Grass is there. Everything is there. If I run around, our player will be able to run around, but it is gone. So let's try one thing. We'll go to landscape and I will paint, and we'll see if it come back or not after going into level. It's here. It come back. Fine, fine, fine. Awesome. But it's laggy. See, we have different layers. We had some layers in there, so I thought like I will use it in there in general. So we have cool, and we cannot rename it, but I have written it in my notepad what all the layers are. We have dirt pebble layer 7. This is Mavi shader. If you are wondering what it is I think Mavi shader. So we change the texture from there to we anyway gonna put this in there. This is working. Good. What is this? Oh, it's a little bit height here. We can sculpt this to just so this landscape is also Mavi landscape, and this wall is also we made the same way. So this will update based on landscape. Just have points, and points based on the landscape it go up and down. It's not exact perfect mesh for it. Now the only thing is I need to update the tiling of the grass, which I need to see what happening is see it's really big. Maybe the close up it should change. So if I go back to and we turn on the visibility on such grass, I think it's a distance tiling. When we go close up, it tiles pretty well. So no issue. You see, it's here and it's distance blending, so which is good. So we're good. And what else? And then this path is not at all blending with the our ground, so we need to fix that. And this is the one, I think, path we are using. Where did it go? This is the path mesh, and we can use modeling tools to modeling UVs. And should we do it from here, or should we do it with the tiling? We have tileable. Yeah, we have tileable. Why are we worrying too much? We have tiling, and if I make, it's not tiling, what? Okay. So I get it. It's not about this one. I think it's blended with our virtual texture, and virtual texture is small. It is if I, nope, if I do this and I make it, it's there, but why it is not blending? Now let's try increasing this. What is happening? So let's see. Tiling, texture coordinate, multiply with this, and we are not doing it with the upper layer, I think. So it is not updating the class, and this is albedo. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do this. Okay, let's see now. Now it will work, because I think albedo was not connected to tiling, so it was just updating the normal map and other stuff, maybe not the floor. And this is mid is coming and lerping to it, so it's totally fine. Let's see. Still not. Just a minute. I'm gonna do mid. I'm gonna take directly. Maybe we need to blend it. I'll take this. And let's see. I just want to see it without. Okay, so we have put this one, the mid one. So I think it's the mapping is a bit off. We can use auto UV, unless we maybe project it also. Let's take this one now. See, it is tiling pretty better, and we haven't done the blending in the material. So we have albedo mid, and from here we can take stone ground. I think this is the one only we have added. Yeah, the same only. Let's increase that. Or if we want the thing, we can try soil also. Soil, and we select it, we add it here to just to see how that is, right? So now this is the landscape and this is our material, and we can say 4. Is it too much? Wait, is this not this is a different soil we are using? I think it's the same. Yeah, I see. This is here, this is here. I think it's the same. The color is different for some reason. Maybe it's okay. We did not assign this one because we use Mavi shader, so it's totally fine. And because this is different, and we have roughness. Yeah, here we should roughness, inclusion is have the main because these are the from the Mavi shader, and it might give trouble because we have made it for different one. But yes, it will not match perfectly. What is this? Okay, there were debris underneath it. It's gonna give us strange results. But if we go to unlit, right? So almost. Now looking at this text, because this seems like the same stick, so I think we can simply make it 3. Where is it now? Stick. Here is the stick, and here's the thing. It's almost. So yeah, this is shader issue. We need to match it. Overall, now we can bring back our RVT blend, which is also not high resolution, but it's okay. So now you see we have some green on the corner, but you see this is pretty big because distance styling. Okay, because it's projecting from this cube. You see this one, and environment. This is the cube. It's projecting from. So what if I make it smaller? Yeah, nothing much difference, right? But you see there is this texture is taking from landscape and coming. Now we can, bring the grass in so it blends. But this is shade ratio. This is just literally the shade ratio. So we can blend the other thing. So if we check the other stuff, if we can, buffer visualization roughness, and you see here's the roughness is darker and here it's bright. So it's literally the shader issue. That's why it's not blending well. And if we go to our painter, you see the roughness is okay here, and you see the base color is almost there. Like this is like a bit bright. We can reduce this brighter points, or because we have these pebbles which are grayscale, and then we suddenly have in the soil we have white, which is which will not work well. And here we can change the color of these pebbles also to make them brownish, and these one we can select and mask and make them brownish also, like here, right? So they're reddish and brownish because they are coming from the same cliff. Usually this breakdown and the rocks might be placed here and the tiny pebbles will scatter. So we should have cliff mesh and then large rocks, boulders basically, and then pebbles, small rocks and debris scattered like this. So it will be like this because the larger cliff break down into smaller parts. Okay, let's close this one. Okay, so yeah, cool. This is good. Okay, so let it go. And I've made this blending. We can make blend also, like dirt in here, grass in here, grass in the corner. That's what I was doing in the shader here, which you can try doing it as well. And there is this puddle we added. We need to make proper shader. I don't want to quickly again. This is good. Mid is mid, and then grass. And again, this one we can give some dirt and grass also. Okay, so it's G, and this puddle is there, and this one is green, it's red, and we still have blue, which we can add. And if you want to see in this in action, I don't know if this will work. Let's just live for the idea's sake. And we have to see the time also. We are almost the time we did not touch the rocks. It's okay. One thing at a time. Yeah, this became like this. And we have mesh paint. And if we we were not able to paint this for some reason. Is it because this is not, it's static mesh only? I can go here, see, and some reason we were not able to paint. That's why I reverted it. Now I remember. So we will do the same thing again because it will otherwise. I don't understand. Like, this is kind of bug only which is happening. That's that terrain go missing, and we are not able to look at this. Why it is white right now? Off. Why this paint on menu is off? I don't understand. Okay. Cool. We can do one more thing. Let's try. So let's just delete this. Still not. Vertex color is there. Yeah, that's what we want. Vertex weight is not. Yeah, I don't know why vertex color is off for this, but it's okay. That's fine. Let's keep it. Okay, so yeah, this is good. Let's quickly check the rock shader. We have rock shader, but that one is Decagon, from Decagon, and that one is pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Like, this one is good, but this is not moss, so we definitely need a moss shader for the top, and that we can utilize in other places also. Like, for example, for bridge, we can blend in on the other places, and some rocks which we're gonna scatter around here gonna have the same moss on top. But this one is different. It have different shader. If I show you, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's it's crazy. It's a lot of the layer blend, then overlay, then layer blend again. There's a bunch of stuff, and there is, I think, world normalcy detail on top also, which is coming from different upward blend, up mask, basically. Like, here is creating all the stuff, but it's a lot. And then there is distance fade. I don't know, but I will try to make it much more simpler. than this, because we just need rock one. And then we also tried one other thing. We had rocks. We made a simple material. If I show you, we did not do it on all of them, but these large rocks we did. Which one are those? I don't know. Is it, let's see which one are those. So instance, we go to foliage, and here is this this one. So if I open, it's looking like this, right? So what we did in the other one, like we have this one. If I could show you, go to mesh paint, I select this one and RGB channels. This one is white, right? And if I select this one is white too. What? Let me see if I bring this one in here. See, this one have these masks because the cliffs they have had, like, imagine this one, right? Now each of these rocks had different material. Like this is like 6A, right? And this is 12A, 10A, right? So each and everything had different material. So what we did, and with that also they had if I show you in the textures, so each one have tileable textures plus they have masks, which for me in my head is like really waste of space and resources. I know that my mask might be really high details, but I thought like it's not. So we have 12A, which is here, 12A, and mask, 12A mask, which we can bake. And we had really great modeling. Wait, and where is it? Modeling. And in the bake, okay, and you can actually I think bake texture, I think, or was it different? Wait, just a second. This is the one, and or bake vertex based. Wait, I need to cancel it. So if I go vertex color, and there was this option to do it from textures. So I'll show you quickly. We'll do it on this. Let it fire up. So we have it, and use existing or create new. Where it is? RGBA from texture. Okay, and then you mention the textures, and we can take this was 12A mask. This is right, NN12A, and we put this. UV0 is there, and we say, where is it? You see, this one is showcasing right now how the texture will look, and you say accept, and it's gonna add bake into this thing. It's perfect. Is there? And this I so and this is basically, now it is in the vertex color. So let it save. So if I show you now, so this have vertex color in the texture in vertex color. This is a nice technique to, this one have it, this one don't have it. We can do the same thing with this also. It's easily single click solution. See, this is white, and it's 10A. It's 10A. What was this one? 12A. So you simply come here and you simply bake, and that's it. It just work. And now we can take the shader we have here, and we can open up, and we can assign the same shader to this, and it will work. For example, for this they have each shader for each rock, and then they have vertex color. Might be it might be more detailed. This one is a single material driving through all of them. So what the interesting thing what I learned from them is they created instance of instance. So they create a material instance from master material, and then they change the settings, and then they created another instance from the instance to change the high level stuff. So whatever you change on the first level of instance, gonna make changes to everything. So that was really interesting. So it's kind of same. So from the same instance, you can change to all the stuff which is there. So now I can come to, so now I have the single level instance. I can do it, but I think they have see there is mi again, mi stone master 1a. So this make changes to everything. So all these values I was trying to change in this instance. We could have done it in the previous one. It will still work basically. Okay, so yeah, so that is this RVT also, which I added this RVT in there, which is was not there. So I add this into this shader, and if I now visibility grass, see at the bottom, okay, I can blend it. We have RVT here, and this is like really large grass because I think it's projecting from like this side, and we can check that out. So that we can't help much, but we have RVT now. This one, if I select and bring it here and rotate it, so see always on top is activate, and it will work. It's not perfect for now because we need to, and it's grass texture which is coming on top, and we need to fix that as well. But I'm happy that it's blending better. So we need a moss texture, and moss we can get from texture heaven also. And let's see if they have moss. Concrete moss is not what we need. There is forest moss, but we have fully moss. This one, grass rock. This one work too because we need something like that. It's cool too. This can work, but we need moss. Full moss. The color is nice, but not the from here stuff. They click with the flash also. Look at how flat everything is. Nice. It's with the polarized camera, definitely. See, I don't think they have moss. Let's search on raw catalog if you don't know. It's another thing we found over the streams, which is awesome. Now let's search moss. There is ground grass with moss. We'll see how it is. I'm not using Quixel. Hey, this is nice. They have other CC0 resources also here. Say grass on the rock. Let's see. There is another stylized kind of looking. Yeah, not this one. This is good, and if this is from other, so if you get it, we're gonna take us to this embed CG. I think embed CG have PNGs 4K 2K. This is, and this is I think from Polyheaven only. Yeah, this is the same we saw. And this is also gonna be I think frame bit CG only. Texture can, not this one. This is cool. We can change color because we need to make it look kind of color was nice here, so maybe we blend the color. This one nice. The color was nice here, or even the other one. Moss, concrete moss. The color is here is nice. It's nice variation. So maybe this one is nice, but with that color I would like to go, because this is too saturated for the taste. So we can blend it up. It's good. Not this one, this one. Yeah, it's cool. And we can simply, if we have anything, we can take PNGs. 2K is fine. Concrete we already have, I think, set it up here. 2K we can download. Cool. It was screaming video memory over budget for some reason. Okay, so yeah, so we have moss and we have this fix. Where the grass we can bring back. And I like the shaders are on same place. Rock little bit we have polished, but I need to work on shader, and we are a little bit over time now. And I'll send the link to the rock catalog. I reached out to them to contribute also. I said like I will contribute to your website. I have a bunch of scans and everything. I'll show you also in there. Let me share it in the chat. Chat. And okay, and let me look at chat. Okay, so we are where wait, I forgot to update the chat window there. Yep. So we had accurate, nice tweak on values. Is the blending happening in world space? For rock, yes, it is. It's world space. Most of the thing, that's what I'm trying. We have even the virtual texture also is something like that. Hosine, hello, welcome Hosine, long time. They asked, I wonder the same as how are you using the road spline and displacement? Does it automatically change with the landscape on Z axis and create the inset, and how does the blend as well? Does it utilize WPO? WPO is a world position offset, right? No, not in the shader. Like I will show you. It's in the PCG. It's really simple. And how does the transition so seamlessly with the roads and curvature? Transition. That's what we are doing with the virtual textures. That's what we are doing. I'll show you. Maybe vertex color don't work. It's an nanite mesh. I think for the vertex and the nanite, it's the modeling mode, paint, vertex color. I don't know. The rocks are, everything is nanite, honestly. And it was working before, just before. And there are bugs. There are multiple bugs in there. And I could, of course, run depending on your project approach. Yeah, it's totally fine. Feel free to share your ideas. That's all needed. Sometimes I don't click something, you might share an idea and it might click. We are all trying out stuff also here. It's the buffer evaluation mode. Yeah. That's how we check basically if everything is aligning. And sometimes like in the subsurface also, in the vegetation, when we want to see the subsurface of things, and you can know that even the nanite also triangles you can see in the same way. And Hosine, I missed the website. Thank you. Yeah, here's the link. And this is we got our textures from it only. We were looking for birch textures that we got. Okay. And MSCG also. Yeah, that is also awesome. Let me share MSCG also. And that's then. Okay, here's MSCG. Okay, so let me show you quickly the PCG, and then I need to go. Okay. So this is here. I'll show you in here what is happening. You can check our previous few streams and you will get the idea what is happening. I have marked the timestamps also in the previous stream, so you can check where you need to go for that. We are learning along the things. So if I open this up, okay, so this is a simple PCG. Okay, this is the simple PCG setup. Okay, so you can ignore these nodes. So I will delete these anyway, and this also. So now you can, what is happening here is this is landscape. We are getting landscape data. It's a simple node called landscape data. This is get spline data, which is a all world vector and by tag, and we have tag with forest path. So we have forest path here, and forest path will have, if you search tag in here, okay, and here's a forest path tag, okay, so which is telling PCG that this is what we want. So it's get all the spline. Basically we turn on this, select multiple, so we have one spline here and one spline here, okay, this one, the both splines have the same tag, okay, the forest path, and then it basically do, and then we say sampler resample. It's like sampler is same in Houdini, same in Blender. What it do, it resample it, basically create the point, more point on the spline, and I'm creating that many point after 10 meters. Basically after every 10 meters I need a point. Basically it's if I'm creating a curve which is too long, that's creating that many points, and then I'm transforming the point, right? Basically you can do I'm scaling it up basically just to scale the overall mesh on the spline, but you can transform it anywhere. So that's what I'm doing here. I will show you. And then you create spline again because we want to spline mesh, right? So you can create spline from the points from here, and nothing else need to give. It just you can close loop, but we don't need to. And then you spawn spline mesh, right, which is like deforming on top. See, it is here, right? If I want to if I bring it here, and I said transform point, and I want to push this up, I said 20, and it push all the mesh up because the points are up now. So I make it 0. So what all the magic is coming here, you see the spline is in the air here, right? This is under the ground, but this is up there. So what I'm doing is, as soon as I create it, I select projected on top of the spline in project surface landscape data, right, and projected on top, and then resample this thing. But if I show you here, I'm taking the same and resampling it, but every 100 every meter, because I need more point. I do 10 centimeter because I need more points on that. And then I'm doing density filter, which is nothing happening, nothing, because even if I remove it, there's nothing right now. But transform point is important because I'm transforming them here and there, all the place. So there is one is basically the pebbles. Sorry, no, this one. One is the pebbles, okay, and one is the grass. I did not do which one is it, but in the static mesh spawner, so there is like mesh spline, spawn mesh spline, and there is this static mesh spanner. There are two different things. If you want to deform the mesh around the spline, you use spawn spline mesh. If you need stuff on top of the point, need a static mesh, then you use static mesh spanner. And then you use the static mesh in here. I use the rocks, which are these, which are getting spawned, and then I added a grass in the middle. So these are these. Okay, so there's a grass in the middle I wanted, and then I added this using this. So now it doesn't matter where it is, it project on top of it. Okay, and for the river, I went a little bit one step further. I projected the points because I wanted to match this thing. Now it is floating because it's a big mesh and this is not smooth. But overall, it is projecting the points on top of the surface, so we get more crazy stuff. Like imagine, like if I try to polish something or even duplicate it, it will work. Imagine we have this spline. I take this one, okay, spline. Where is this is the movies here, right? So I duplicate this one and put it here. Okay, you see, it's creating the spline, and even if it is up in the sky, doesn't matter because it's projecting on top of the terrain and deform. It don't deform the terrain like the terrain mesh splines. That is a bummer, but overall this works. And we have shader have put it here. So now we have a path going inside and around the church. Okay, so this is basically easy, and as much you move, it's gonna reshuffle these things, randomness of these things, and I can bring it here. Okay, so this is basically the mesh projecting on top of it, and then it's not projecting the mesh, it's projecting the spline, and this mesh is some is going inside and outside to do that. And for this we are using RVT, real-time virtual texture, I think, full form. So what it does, you create a volume. It's a simple tutorial I shared. You watch past few streams. Okay, this is a PCG volume for that river, and there is PCG volume for path or stuff like that. Oh no, this is one. This is for the river, and where is the path? Is it this should be, I think the both of them are here, right? So you need to create this PCG forest path, right? So you need to create this volume to make it work. So whatever inside this will work, otherwise outside will not work. You can create a really huge one around the whole landscape, that's totally fine. If it, I don't know how heavy it is, how system will handle or not. And then you create a virtual, like I've shown you, you create this virtual volume. I think, where is it? It was really, wait, there is it. Okay, there is it. Okay, this is RVT volume. So it creating a texture is here. See, you can see it here. It's baking. So I can do 5000. So it basically baking the stuff in here. If I open here, you see, this is height data and this is that. So it's not getting all of it. So I can make it 10,000. So at least it get all the data updated, you see. So I can move it also downwards. So we get all the data now. So it's grabbing from the top, it's projecting from the top and getting whatever the data we have into a texture. And that texture we are using inside material to blend it with our rocks. So if I show, you see these are lines coming from that. Because of this MI rock, we have this MI dirt road. If I show you again once more time, you see here, this is real-time virtual texture height, this is environment, and we are blending it, right? And this material function we have made. Okay, and if I show you quickly, so this we watched a tutorial, I shared the tutorial also in the link that time. So we are taking its absolute world position and we are doing with RVT and doing bunch of stuff to get this thing. That guy showed it really well how to do it. So do watch that tutorial which I shared in the chat. And we ultimately have some mask which is we are controlling with the values. So now this texture from the landscape, whatever the landscape have, the color will get on top and we can change it using our shader. So yeah, that's basically the workflow, basically the path which are snapping to the landscape. And because all the foliage and everything will naturally snap. And we already also tried the procedural volumes and landscape path, which you see the points are still clinging here, but it was limiting. And I needed to go to landscape to change things. Now I don't need to. So I can create a river. If I need a third river, I just sculpt and just create another spline and I will have a river there. Okay, so yes. That is a quick rundown of what we are doing here. Okay. Hossein, that's perfectly ground, so useful. That's awesome. Yeah, try to use it. Learn a little bit of PCG. It's not that difficult. We watched tutorial live here, and we created it from. If you think if you're really well with node stuff, this is totally fine. Okay. And so yeah, so this is I think it's good enough for today. Okay. Leah, I think that's awesome. Simple but effective logic. Yes, it was not blending before. I knew we could do RVT, but I never used it before. So I created RVT, then we created PCG, and then we had debris on top. Now our path is detailed. It's still not blending well because RVT texture is not that. We'll check it out how we can change the resolution of that. Maybe we'll just change the further tiling of the shader to more distance. So, or maybe we remove it at all fully. So we get fully resolution texture, not fully resolution, but at least the tiling is correct. So we, whatever RVT is coming on top of each mesh is exact the tiling we are trying to add. And then we have polished a little bit of the shader. I will recreate the shader, and we need to, you know, continue with the stuff. And I'm overall happy with the thing, where things are coming, where things are going. But yeah, we'll continue tomorrow on this, and we'll start with this thing. Okay. So I hope this was helpful, and as always, go to the TalkMed page, sign up for the bootcamp, share it with your friends, watch some videos. I would really appreciate. We are already halfway through. I would really appreciate to hit the, you know, monetization goal. It's not to earn; it's to unlock more features, because there are like way more features are when you have hit the monetization on YouTube. So that's I'm hoping for in the next month or so, if people support. So that's the only thing I ask for. And then we'll have cool feature like dubbing and everything. I hope I get that. So I started dubbing the videos already. So we will share more. And I'm scanning a lot of stuff, and maybe I will share those resources also somehow. But overall, yeah, this environment is coming along. I'm hoping to finish this soon. I'm going to check again. There's a Elliot's channel link I sent above. I'm going to scrape through some videos. I'm going to relight our scene after watching his videos, and maybe I will message him to ask for help. How can I light it up to much better? Because I'm missing some of the thing. The lighting, I don't not enjoying it very much, because I see other scene have this context shadow, AO, and other real-time GI and other stuff. Our scene don't have that, so it don't look that good. But I want to improve the lighting, so we'll do that. And yeah, things are coming along, and I'm really enjoying. And this scene cannot be really top notch with the time we have spent with this scene, but I'm happy we covered a lot of stuff for you guys, and you guys might have learned something new. So yeah, so we'll keep polishing it for this month, and from next month I'm gonna, you know, just gonna do foliage, and that's it. Nothing much, because I want to, you know, build a channel around foliage from now on. So uh, from next time, maybe, yeah. So we're gonna keep make more natural stuff, landscape, and this foliage and everything gonna return, but we're gonna make some foliage from scratch from the start with. It's for me, because I'm also building portfolio, so I, you know, learn the things, you know, not learn, but just to refresh the memory. And while doing that, I'll share all the things I have done till now, how I do everything on the live stream. And yeah, I would love to see you all in the next one, same time tomorrow. I'm trying to do it every day because I want to finish this scene as soon as possible. And yep, that's pretty much the goal. And yeah, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate Leah and Vishwas for being here, and from Hosine for joining in. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.